What's up? What's up? What's up, confessors? Happy Monday, Mayhem Monday. It is 10/2/2023. So let's get into this Happy Mayhem Monday, shall we? Please like this video if you are coming in and you have not already. If you are 18, you must go away. This video is not for children. Everybody else for grown and sexy. Hello, let's get into it. And before we do, I must bring up the one and only that does it best with me, Miss Tina, aka Christina Moore. Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey, boo. Hey, how's your day?
Girl, I laid in the bed all day and binge watched shows on Netflix and Hulu.
No Tubi today? You
No
giving Tubi a
today.
break?
I'm stuck on this. I finished up watching Schitt's Creek on Amazon Prime Video. That was a really good show. And girl, the little wrapping up the series or whatever, season 6, episode 15 had a bitch in tears. And then I started picking back up where I had left off with Virgin River on Netflix. And then of course I watched Sons of Anarchy on Hulu. So
oh, well, you've been busy.
Girl, yes, I had a full 12 hours today to do absolutely nothing, and I did exactly that.
Good, girl, because you deserve it, because you have been busting your ass at work ever since you started, basically. Like, you've been putting in work.
I be doing my thing. Y'all need to check out my social media. I be posting pictures of all the galas and the designs and decor of everything we do with our events and stuff.
Yes, you be doing the damn thing. It be looking so pretty. It's so professional and elegant and fancy and crude. Like, you do your thing, okay? You do your thing.
I gotta send you some pictures of the last event. And then I just sent them to you. So you can post them.
Well, let's get into these 2 episodes, number 5 and 6.
Lord have mercy.
Ooh, it is moving fast paced at this point. Right. It's like, oh shit, I can't keep up.
I know you can't even turn your head away for 2 seconds.
You cannot. At this point, you cannot risk blinking at any point.
You can't go to the bathroom without pressing pause.
No, you can't look down to dab your cigarette or your blunt. You better know where it is, or you better let the ashes fall where they may. Because if you turn your head,
can't read
you gonna miss everything.
Can't read a text message. Nothing.
Like, turn your phone on silent and don't pick it up.
Yeah, this was definitely 2 do not disturb episodes.
Yes, because man, these 2 episodes, especially Small World, was very disturbing.
Man,
I was really upset when the very next episode after Opie passed, or his funeral, whatever, which one, that I was upset that the very next episode was not getting his revenge. I was like,
you knew it was coming
now. 2 weeks and wait for his revenge. And looking at it now, I didn't realize it was only 2 weeks. This whole time, I thought it took like 3 episodes to do it. What up, baby?
Hey, baby.
Hey, girl. Hey.
But I mean, you got to take time, plan it out, get your information, get your crew together. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be executed properly.
Of course.
And it was still,
I was just ready, waiting, and wanting it.
And you, like the rest of them, was ready and waiting and wanting it too.
Yeah, it was necessary. So let's get primary that we now know. We find out these 2 episodes. Is in fact Clay, this dude. I don't know if his name is Zito in real life or in the show. And then this dude in the middle who looked like he on crack with his bug eyes.
Look, girl, he looked like he on a mixture of crack, meth, heroin, fentanyl, ice, and bath
Oxycontin,
salt.
oxycodone,
Look, and bath, and throw some and sprinkle in some bath salt. Whatever, even let's pull some Dahlia from Power Girl. Whatever is out on the market, he took a peach, and smoked
he
it.
just went around and just put everything in a goodie bag, shook it all up.
Mm-hmm. And rolled the dice, honey. And rolled the dice.
Took one thing out, went from it's like a bop twisted push.
Yep.
Smoke sniff.
Girl, he did like you said first. He got him a little plastic baggie and he just took a spoon, dumped it all in, shook it up, and sniffed it because he ain't had time to warm it up and inject
he looks like he hears talking about her. He don't like it.
Yes, boo, we talking about you and your drug habits.
But Filthy Phil don't trust him either. Look at that look Filthy Phil giving him.
He looking like Baby Ace looking at Mel and Kimmy. Get somebody else to do it.
Not Baby Ace.
Girl, I wish you could put them two pictures side by side because they show giving both of them.
Look, I put Baby Ace up.
Right. Now put the picture up of oh boy. The only difference is their eyes is looking different ways.
Only difference is Ace's is squinted. No, his eyes is just big as hell. Ace's ain't squinted. His is bulged. My bad, Ace. I shouldn't even did that to you. It ain't your fault. It ain't your fault.
No, BB. I am not from the East Coast, but I did live in the DMV area for a year and in Atlanta for 5 years.
You just reminded me. Okay, sidetrack story. You just reminded me of this bra I could not stand that I used to work with.
Damn, I thought you loved it in me.
When you said the phrase, I lived such and such for a year and such 5 years, whatever. So this girl, her name was Becca. This white, like really, really country bitch. Okay. I mean, she loves to wear the boots with the tassels, had cowgirl etched out on the back of her truck, had her husband driving the truck. Like she was just like a true anyway. So she had her thick accent, okay? But the point is, it was fake. And we all knew it was fake, but we never told her that it was fake. So she continued to do it like she just knew that we thought it was real. And we knew it was fake because every time a cute white boy would show up and she would lay on the accent just a little too thick because she loved when people always ask, "Where are you from? I love your accent." "Oh, I lived down south of the year, but then I came back."
Well, you know what?
And she used to wear this thick eyeshadow. And she had the blondest hair, but she always was trying to do stuff with it. And it just looked like an ugly skunk. And the bitch never knew how to give directions. She would never listen to us when we told her. Like she knew better than us. Like the bitch and she always talked about her handsome husband who was about 300 pounds and he didn't even like her. Now that they just said they getting divorced at this point, they divorced or they separated. She said it's complicated on her profile. Anywho.
That is hilarious. And it's funny because I think because I've lived so many different places that my accent is just like all jumbled up. Like, and it's funny she say I speak real fast like the New Yorkers because for like 5 years I dated this guy that was from Harlem. And I used to go up there frequently, and you got to talk real fast or they get real bored with you. You know what I'm saying? So I think between Vegas, I would say Vegas, Dallas, Kansas, and my little bit of New York. I got some South, I got some Midwest, I got some, West Coast, kind of all jumbled in. And then when you be around somebody for so long, you kind of pick up their talking habits.
True.
So it's just all it's all jumbled up like the dope that boy on. But I will tell y'all, when I get really, really angry or I get really, really relaxed, then the Southern comes out the most. Because like when I was in Las Vegas, they used to call me country proper. And so I say y'all and gone ahead, but I would use it in a proper sentence. And one day I was laughing and joking around and the phone rang. I forgot I was at work. So I was like, thank you for calling the Embassy Suites, Las Vegas Airport. This is Dina. How could I help you? And the dude was like, sound like I'm calling the Embassy Suite in Dallas.
Damn.
But he was very country and Southern, one of my really good clients. And I guess, when I get comfortable with my Southern clients, then my Southern twang comes out a little bit. But sometimes my mama call my job and she don't even know she's speaking to me because, my phone voice went to Harvard.
Yeah, we got real bored and we don't know the story, and we will either finish it for you or tell you the F off. Damn.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm glad I got the message now, so I know to talk fast when I get to Vegas.
When I tell you, like on the East Coast, you can't be like and then and let me think about how it happened. No, you gotta come quick with it. Like, so boom, let me tell you what happened. So we was in the cut, right? And then whoop came through, and then it started popping off, and a whole bunch of people went to jail, and I had to get up out of there. End of story. You got to get it out real fast.
Boom, boom, boom. That's what you do.
I bet you BB gonna say amen in the comments because she already know you boom, boom, boom real fast.
Okay, so back to Sons. So Gallon, rough is still in him.
Man, he looked like he about to go to somebody cancer treatment class or something.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying he looking real rough. Like, he been rolled hard and dry and set out to dry or whatever. Like he looked real bad. He looked real bad.
Well, damn.
Like he didn't lay it out on the California beach and fell asleep or something. Because look at all them crow's feet around his eyes, his eyebrows don't even match his hair, and all them wrinkles on his forehead. Girl, he was looking rough.
Oh, damn. You just got him all out.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep, BB is so right.
Gallon ain't got nothing coming.
Said, amen, and we always make sounds instead of saying the word. So when you be like a boom and would came through it, and then it was blah 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 blah, and then all the police came, we had to get up out of there. That's how I go down.
Oh my goodness.
And imagine being in that environment for like 5 years.
Oh my goodness. Oh shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I swear to God, and don't get me wrong, because I love New Yorkers, so this is not an insult, but New Yorkers are the most animated storytellers I have ever met in my whole entire life. Like, you feel like you is right there. Like when they be like blah 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 blah, you be looking around thinking like, is they shooting for real? Because you be so into the story and they be so animated. It's like you right there when it happened.
Well, shit.
You could have been in New Jersey and you was like, dog, I was there too. That's how you feel when they get finished telling the story. You feel like you was there right when it happened.
That's a good storyteller. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. Ever since last 2 episodes, we saw that Jax and Nero made a deal, And part of that deal was that Jack said that he needs to cut ties with Gemma like that. It can't be mixing business with pleasure. So now Gemma has gotten wind of that. And now she's all mad at Jax. And now she's going on this whole whim. And this is when, like I said, this is when Gemma starts acting out of pocket completely. So Gemma has finally got to her spiraling point where she comes to the bar and she meets a man. Now that man is the from way before, and I hate that the show went off. Ease the Soup. He was the host of that show, The Soup. Joe McHale. And Joe McHale is the reason why I started watching The Real Housewives. I used to, before we had E, you know, he would talk about the housewives all the time. And I never knew who the housewives were. I never saw it before until I saw Joe McHale talking about it on The Soup. Me and my sister loved The Soup. So anyway, back to it. So Joe McHale is guest starring this in a couple of episodes, and he meets up with Gemma. And we know where that leads to eventually. Gemma's a dumbass. I don't know why she thought some young little man wanted her. But anyway, even though Gallon looked like this in the face, he looked a little bit better in the body.
I can't get past the face. I ain't trying to see you take your clothes off.
If he would shave. He looked better with his clothes on, but his body looked better. But he needs to shave.
I can't do body hair. I can't do body hair. Because he came over to my house the first time and tried to take his shirt off. I'd be like, oh, baby, we going down to Beauty Wax and Go right now. And they got a $35 special going on in whatever per area or whatever. And I will happily pay $75 whatever dollars. Yeah, we waxing all of that off.
Oh.
Because I'm not no cat, and I'm not finna be coughing up no fur balls.
She needs it smooth. Yeah, imagine how hairy he is down there. He that hair around the body.
And I'm not coughing up no fur balls. That's what we will not be doing.
If you got hair, you ain't getting nothing from me.
If you got hair, I ain't there. That's all I'm saying.
Those are my rules still.
You hear me? I said, if you got hair, I ain't there.
If you got hair, I ain't there. Gemma's so stupid. That man isn't her type. I mean, yeah, I don't know why she would have believed it anyway. She wasn't even thinking about that. She was thinking about her other young man, Jax, her son. Of course.
That just shows how sick people really can be, because I was talking to somebody else about this the other day, like, you know, it's certain looks that, like, especially like when I have my hair like up in a, like, you know, an extended ponytail or whatever, like I'm always getting hit on somebody. And then I'm like, how old are you? They be like, oh, I'm 22, I'm 25. First of all, if you're younger than my son, I need to holler at your daddy or your grandpa, okay? Because I ain't got nothing for you. You can't do nothing for me. You still want to have.
See, I'm at the age where I can be with you or your daddy and maybe your granddaddy if I want to be.
If they started out young. If they started out young, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I have officially put my cutoff at 40. If you are 40 and below, you do not meet the age requirement to get on the ride.
Hi, Kamisha.
Hey, Kamisha. Oh yeah, these are my diamond and denim nails.
They cute. I said them wedding nails.
You know. But yeah, I can't do it. But see, that's why I say Gemma's sick, because anybody who, just like them old men, even from like back in the day, they be mad because, you know, they didn't went and got somebody that's 20, 30 years younger than them. And how dare you date them because that's the same age as your daughter. Yes, you need to have him checked, because anybody that's sleeping with somebody that's the same age as their daughter or their son, that something is wrong. Oh yes, Beyonce. I didn't make it to Beyonce, but maybe next time. But yeah,
I mean, these old. I mean, it's like, but these shoot.
I said men and women, because I'm saying that because Gemma, we all know she in love with Jax. It's that damn Shakespeare shit going on, right? And then those men
Of course.
that I'm talking about, there's still some today, and whatever, they be doing that mess too. So I'm saying men and women, if you dating somebody now look, if you 50 and you dating somebody who's 30 and you ain't got no kids, I ain't got nothing to say to you. But if you 50 and you dating somebody who's 30, no, 25, and you got kids that's 30, something wrong with you.
You nasty. That's what that is. And desperate.
Right. You know
And
what I'm saying?
desperate.
Because she ain't doing nothing but using you for your money, and he ain't doing nothing but using her to make all the other old dudes that's married and can't get a side chick mad at the country club.
I mean, he at the age where he probably can't even get it up to screw anyway.
Not
Like,
without several pills.
there is no tickets to Poketown. None. Period.
So
Period.
yeah, so
So
I'm just saying that shit with Gemma is weird. She can't sleep with Jack, so she go get a look alike or age alike or whatever is sickening.
age of life.
Well,
Not
I
age
don't
of
know what else.
life. Well, actually, Joe McHale is actually he older than Jax, but younger than her still. He could be her little brother. Maybe
Right.
not her son, but he could definitely be her little brother. Like at the cutoff age where your mama ain't had no business still having kids
Girl, who is
type
you
shit.
telling?
You know what
Because
I'm saying?
you know, I got a sister that's 17 years younger than me and a brother that's 19 years younger than me. And I got kids in between. So it's my sister, then it's my oldest daughter, then it's my brother, then it's my nephew, and then my son. Yeah, that's how stare. Yeah, so they out kicking it with their auntie and uncle, and it ain't but a 2-3 year difference, age difference, if that. Cause
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Uh-uh.
yeah. So
No.
that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, I can't do it.
Get somebody else too, because I sure ain't doing it. I be damn. At least Gemma still, but at least see, Gemma is still at the age though where she can get. She's still young enough to get her kick. She's still able to get them a little bit. You know, obviously she getting it.
Don't
You
get me
sitting up
wrong.
here
Yeah,
fucking random men in brothels.
right. Well,
So
I mean, here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. Gemma looks good for her age. Now they got some scenes where she looked bad, and I'm not talking about the beat up scenes. I'm just talking about she done had rough days. Okay, but when
right.
Gemma put it on, she put it on, and not only that, she still got a banging body. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? And I mean, so a little young dude, if he got beer goggles on, he might not be so much looking at the face that it looks older. You know what I'm saying? Because Gemma still got a banging body. You know what I'm saying? There's women out there all day long paying thousands upon thousands of dollars to have that body. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? And of course, when you in California, you got to keep up the look. So,
I mean,
yeah,
Gemma knows she look good, and that's why she able to use and persuade the way that she do, and
exactly.
that's why she's able to do what she do what she did to Clay. Have Unser wrapped around her finger, having half the men in the club swooning and wooning over her, and having little thoughts and stuff. Having Tig almost risking it all for a little quickie and a little touch. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So she knows how to get them in. That ain't never been her problem. It will never be her downfall. That's for sure, for certain. But it's just her need for all the extra shit is her downfall. And her need to feel like she needed and deserve it from her own son is what's
Hmm.
messed up. That's the sickening of it all.
Right.
Even
But
if it ain't sexual.
I am still so impressed by today is not the day for you to be loved and worshipped and whatever it was. He said
Yeah,
we expect
yeah, a
time.
little bit. So yeah, so your need to be loved, worshipped, and adored isn't
Yes.
high on in my priority list right now. And I was like, I need to get a press so I can put that on the t-shirt. I
Man.
want to press everything Sons of Anarchy quotes and shit. I swear I do. But Yeah, just Gemma just needs to calm down. She knows her worth, but then she overvalues herself a little bit. You
Uh-huh.
a little bit too overconfident. And these men only want to fuck you. They ain't trying to, wife you or none of that sort. They know you belong to Clay. They know you damaged goods, and now you messing with Nero, or you met out of nowhere and don't even remember. Good thing you stayed with him, because that's all you got. Because
Well,
you sure could never tell the story of how y'all met.
right. Because, like I say, everybody want to fuck, nobody want to love. I ain't got time. Get somebody else to do it.
Mm-hmm. Baby says my sister is like Gemma. She is 43 and will spread it wide if a man smiles at her. I shame her every day. And those women should be shamed. Like, they are shamed. They pussy should be shamed.
Right.
Okay? Period. That's just disgusting. There's so much shit going on out here for people to just be
Mm-hmm.
laying it low and spreading it wide.
Everybody can't get on this merry-go-round. I got to do some
For real.
screening first.
For real. We ain't got time for that. That's not in the hypothesis of it all. So Jackson and Gallon finally get their blows out the way. They've been having tension for a while now, ever since Gallon has stepped on the scene. And so they finally get their shit out the way, and they finally able to do business, and they do what they gotta do. Now, the other thing that's going on this episode is that the fact that this dude here needs needs his vote. Jacob Hale needs his vote.
Oh, yeah. That's when we get to introduce to Venus Van Dam.
And that's when we are introduced to Miss Venus Van Dam, baby. Venus Van Dam has finally entered the
She
chat.
has arrived. She has
She
arrived.
has arrived, darling. Okay. Now, Chucky. I just had to make this picture because we love Chucky.
You know, he had
Now,
to do a double back turnaround. Look at his eyes. He was like, I've never seen some so big before. He should have entered the picture before he got his hands cut off. Maybe she could have saved him.
well, shoot, if she got a little looking at the big things, maybe she can just give him a little boob job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could have, it's jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby.
That's what I'm saying. For real, for real. But yeah, so we finally meet Venus, and she is. Oh, that's what I appreciate about men. They fight and get over it. I wish women could do that. We will never. We will never. It's not happening. We will never. Do you know, for years I actually thought that man was trans. Those eyes look so real. Girl,
They did a good job on that one. But the crazy
that
thing
is what
is,
that is Shane from The Shield.
right, but here's the thing. It was crazy to me because I watched The Shield first and then I watched Sons of Anarchy. So I was thinking, I was like, oh dang. I thought they was, going back and forth. I didn't know when the episodes came out. But then when I was reading up on the episodes after I watched them, I realized The Shield came out first because it said, oh, those might recognize Shane, whatever his Kevin something or whatever Groggins, whatever his name is, that you'll recognize him from The Shield. So I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, The Shield came first. I didn't know that.
Yep, that's where Kurt got his first start and everything. And with him doing that is what gave him the idea to do Sons of Anarchy. So if it wasn't for The Shield, we wouldn't have Sons of Anarchy. Look at that. Look how you gotta pay. See how you just gotta pay to do a little bit, Marcel?
Well, let me tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed watching The Shield and Sons of Anarchy. Like I said, I was binge watching them. Like I watched The Shield and then I watched Sons of Anarchy, and I was I was addicted.
Yes. Yeah, I watched The Shield when it was on. And so when Sons of Anarchy was coming, I was just ready. Because I think The Shield was like the second show that I was really into on FX like that. Because, that's when FX really just started getting real gutter and cutthroat and was, pushing the envelope of what you could show on cable TV and whatnot. So, FX was really, really risque. And that is why many of the shows weren't nominated or, let alone won anything when award time came around. Never. Sons of Anarchy has never been nominated for any Emmy,
Yeah,
Golden
they were
Globe,
doing
not
it
even a
dirty.
motherfucking MTV award. I mean, nothing. So I don't know. They just shunned upon that. But then again, I don't know if that was also because I don't know what it could have been but it was a good show. A lot of the shows were good on FX, and a lot of them didn't get credit for it. I went to a video we did add you your new channel as a suggestion.
Yay! You know, trying to get my little followers back up. I appreciate
Yes.
all the love that
Please be
they was
sure
giving
to
me.
follow Dina's channel. She's got a new channel, so please follow. Please follow. Please follow. Please follow. Thank you. And tell a friend and tell a friend.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you see my I have posted your thing for you and
Yes.
everything. Gotta get you out there. We gotta get them back up. We gotta get them subscribers up. We will
And
not be
F
stopping the show.
Zeus.
Keep going.
F Zeus.
We ain't gonna let Zeus do a girl like that. We gonna rise above it all. That's what we do around here.
Right, because I'm gonna get all 945 subscribers back.
Scoop, scoop.
And
Period.
then some.
Period. So the one person who was more delighted than anything, of course, to see Miss Venus Van Dam was
Lord. this
Tig could not stop looking at her.
That's what we used to call it back in the day. Tig is a certified slut bucket.
Slut bucket.
Because he will hit anything. Anything.
he will try anything once, okay?
Right. He is trisexual.
He is trisexual. Yes, he is. Leave him alone. Let him do his thing. He ain't hurting nobody.
Wait,
he just trying to love everybody.
What was that caption on the bottom? Because it was like, damn, Venus, what?
Hold on, let me move.
The one with Tig.
Hold on, I gotta move. Shamisha's comments so we can see it. Venus Van Dam, she said that to him.
Right. And then he was ready. He was ready to go.
Oh, he was ready for all the pleasure.
Right. He was ready.
Do you hear me? Tig was ready for all the pleasure.
Mm-hmm. What's that song? Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. He was ready to go.
Tig was like, oh yes, like where have you been all my life? Okay. Like it was just all he needed in his life. Like this tall glass of water here with all of this.
All my life I've been searching for you.
And so when Home Dude's son had walked in, and then they get the sun in on it and everything. And Venus Van Dam's like, have you ever had your D sucked so good by a man with a big? I was like, Venus Van Dam.
I can't even believe that. Well, like I was sitting there in amazement, like, yeah, they didn't already said the N word, right? And I thought that was pushing it, but her whole little monologue thing, I was just like, they said and did that on TV.
No, man, they was doing too much. Like,
I'm still
she
here.
literally stole the show. She literally stole the show, and everyone was amazed, but Chucky didn't hide it the most. Like he was with it I don't know if he wanted to see what was going on or what, but Chucky was like,
Chucky was ready to step up to the plate too. I mean, Chucky and Tig was ready to
"Ooh-wee."
have a duel out in the parking lot over Venus.
See, I think Tig would have been like, me first. Me first.
Exactly.
Look, he would Tig would have gave Chuck his hands tomorrow to take care of himself while he went with Venus. He was like, she can handle me. You can have my hands.
Right.
Tig would have went above and beyond. And then when she left, he went looking out the window like he
Right, like
missed
he
her
was already
already.
missing her. Oh yes, BB. Yes, I loved her accent too.
Now that's a nice accent. She has a good accent. She has a good accent, yes. She made it sound real. But it made her perfect. Like her
Right,
accent was perfect. Look, and you know, they talked about this how they wanted to make sure that they did this tastefully and they weren't making fun
right.
of the trans community. They were really trying to interpret it in, and it worked so well. And you know, Venus Van Dam became a fan favorite instantly.
Immediately.
Instantly. Everyone loved her. That's what everyone talked about in the groups and everything when she appeared. So I was like, okay, okay. So I just love that she just kept coming back. I was like, please don't let this be a one pony show. I
Right.
need her in my life for real. Like I could kick it with Miss Venus Van Dam.
Oh, and we would have a damn good time. She is definitely a good time.
Yes.
And she gonna point out all the sugar daddies to buy drinks.
Point them out. Like
Point
all
him
of them.
out. Point him out.
Everybody. She gonna point him out by having them buy her a drink. That's
Right.
how she rolls. That's how she gets down.
And you gotta buy
Okay?
all my girls drinks too.
Boop.
There it
Cheers to
is.
that. When I grow up, I want to be like Miss Venus Van Dam. No. But on a sad note, a messed up note, a grimy note. So Clay and his goons
No, I'm so tired
break
of him.
in on Detective Officer Roosevelt's wife and has a whole entire situation with her, leaving her on the ground bleeding from her stomach, and she was pregnant. And so now Roosevelt is going around charming, mad as hell, just ready to raise havoc on anything that has anything to do with it. And
Mm-hmm.
blaming the Suns at this point because he feels that it's the Niners in retaliation of the Suns.
But
And
why would but the Niners and Roosevelt they on well, not on the same team, but you know what I'm saying. So why would they break into their house?
that's what I'm saying. And he's just, I don't know what's wrong with him.
He just hot headed and confused and
Yeah,
angry.
high headed and confused. He's always been high headed from day one. He wanted to show his penis was bigger when the Suns came out of prison, and he wanted to show that he was the new cat in town. Not the new sheriff, but the new cat in town, new detective in town. And so he's had it out for them ever since. But when he tried to drive them off the road and almost like damn near snatched Bobby up, you know, Bobby's
That
big
was
self
wild.
can't afford to be falling. He's too old and too big. Like that
Yeah,
wasn't
because he
right.
already fell off the bike in season 1 or 2, whichever one it was.
Wasn't that Chips?
And I thought it was Bobby
I
who
know
had the
Chips.
broke down bike.
I know Chips fell.
Oh, well, maybe it was. Well, you know, they both kind of roly-poly, so maybe I'm getting them confused.
Yeah, because Chips was roly poly in the earlier seasons.
I just can't remember. Remember they was riding and the bike was trash?
Yeah, it might have been here. Maybe it happened more than once. No, but what Gallon did today, bike was messed up.
Mm-hmm.
When he shot them all up trying to test that gear, the gear was right. The gear was dope. I would like to shoot that off myself. But the
Girl,
way he
no,
did
you
them
don't, because then you'll be having hearing. Let me tell you, I live in a military town, and certain days of the week they do their artillery shooting. And there are mornings I wake up and all you hear is boom, 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 boom. And poor little old Kimmer be afraid to go outside.
Oh,
Girl, my
Kimmer.
windows be rattling. I be thinking it's an earthquake or something. So imagine if you are firing, you definitely need them headphones or something, because you will go deaf.
God dang it. God dang it. That's too bad. Oh, poor Kimmer.
Yeah, so girl, yeah, you gotta be geared up for that.
Well, shoot. Well, Gallon was going like it was nothing. So shoot, I just want to do it real quick. That's all.
Yeah, I bet it's fun. My boss been out there to shoot. She said it's fun.
I want to go to a gun range and shoot. I really do. I really would love to do that. I need to own one too. On top of that,
Lord, that's one thing
it
I
was
don't
Bobby
know.
who fell off the bike. Oh, it was Bobby. But didn't Chiz fall off at some point? I know he had the whole incident with the car blowing up, but I could have swore he swerved at some point too. I don't know. Look, they all look alike.
Crazy.
You sit on the bike and you look just greasy like you ain't showered. Like, yeah, that is funny because none of them have ever, you don't see nobody shower but Jax, and that's once in the blue moon.
Right. That's about how often they all shower.
I mean, I guess we wouldn't want to see anyone else shower. No, Juice got a nice booty.
I
We
could see
see
Happy in the shower.
Happy would be nice in the shower. Even Tig would probably have a nice body in the shower. He got his ass bit, so we saw that.
Right.
He got man. That was a nice chunk that man took out of his. Like,
Mm-hmm.
how do you just go for somebody's booty and just bite somebody's booty like that? That's your self defense, my nigga.
Yeah,
Like, what the
you
hell?
need to get
I
in
ain't
the
biting
gym,
nobody's
player.
ass. I'm sorry. I don't know.
You need to pack, as old girl, as the CSA, pack your spend a night bag and head to the gym. Okay,
That's disgusting. I ain't got time for
you
that.
need a better fight mechanism.
We gonna have to do better. That's
Much
all. We
better,
gonna have
much
to do
much
better. We gonna just have to do better. Well, even though Nero has to stay away from Gemma, then Gemma certainly did get what she wanted, which was a little piece of him, but not in the way she wanted.
Right,
So
that was
crazy bitch stepsister don't roll back up, don't let herself into the house, and was just sitting so politely at the table, like she was ready to be served a cup of tea. And just waiting for her. And Gemma didn't even see the bitch. Like, Gemma had her guard all the way down. Like, bitch, you should have been looking everywhere.
Everywhere.
As much as you don't done, you need to watch all your fronts, backs, and to the side. Up and down. Everywhere. All around.
That bitch is crazy. That bitch is cray for real. Like, she need a check from the Social Security Administration crazy.
Yes.
And maybe even in a lockdown in a facility somewhere.
Clink, clink. Just saying.
Clink, clink.
Period. But for her to call Nero over and have, like, and then you was about to get ready to start touching yourself and everything. I'm like, girl, what is this?
Girl, certified.
What is you doing?
Cray. Certified cray.
Just nasty. Like, ew. And Gemma couldn't do it, though. She was like, I can't do this. Nero was like, you know what? Nope, I ain't about to let this go down. Like, you don't lost your mind.
Ever-loving
like,
mind.
You can shoot me if you want to. But nope, she turned it right around. Oh, I just wanted to go out seeing you do your thing. What kind of mess is that to say right before you just
Girl,
take
this is
yourself
this is
out?
some modern age Shakespeare sicko people. Like, let me tell you, I don't know what kind of drug Kurt Sutter is on, but I would never, ever, 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 ever want to be on them drugs. Ever.
Well, it ain't just him because another Sutter had helped write it, and I don't think Paris Barkley helped write this one.
Well,
But there was
whoever,
like I think there was like two other people
all of
that
the
helped them.
writers, if somebody said, I'm put a gun to your head and you gonna take these drugs that the Cutters family took, or I'm gonna blow your brains out, I'd be like, go ahead, player. I'm good with Jesus. He on the main line. He waiting on me. Go ahead.
Ah,
He got my wings and robe waiting on me.
word, word.
And then that talking about that was a little made that a little messy. Like what?
Well, shoot, she made it herself a little messy. She blew her own shit back. So, hey,
But
you were
this
trying to
is the
get
whole
the
thing.
stop.
How many times they didn't unalive people? People didn't unalive them. Said, where are they putting these bodies?
In the ditches in the desert, you be seeing them bringing them hoes. Where there's a hole, there's a way. Right? Where there's a hole, there's a way. There's a jingle for you, baby. Shit. Get with it. Get all the way with it. Mm. So next, coming up this next couple episodes, we see that Gemma's gonna get into this whole situation with this cat she just met at the bar, and Gallon is gonna start getting into some mess. We're gonna see Tig falling in love with Venus Van Dam. Welcome to the chat, Venus Van Dam. Okay. Yes, we are halfway through season 5 at this point. Whoop whoop. Already. So 7, so we did 5 and 6, right? So 7 and 8 next week, 9, 10 the next week after that, and 11, 12, and 13 for after that, because there's 13 episodes. So that's what we'll do. So there we go. 3 more weeks, we will be on season 5, and then we will be on to season 6. Whoop! And like we will be wrapping up this series right around the beginning of the year. We'll be wrapped up by yeah, we'll be wrapped up by January. We'll be finishing up in
Yeah, as
January.
long as we stay on track and still doing 2 episodes, then yeah, we should be
Yep,
good.
because I just said we're doing 2 next week, 2 next week, and then after that we're doing 11, 12, and 13. We're
Okay.
doing those last 3. So we'll always do 3 on the last of the seasons, because there's 13 episodes for the rest of the series. So that's how we will do that. So yeah, moving right along. I can't wait for them to find out. I forgot how they end up finding out that it was Clay and his goons who were doing all of this madness. But
Because old girl scratched the dude and got his skin under her fingernails.
is that how they end up finding
I'm
out?
not sure, but I did see that.
So yeah, because I remember at some
Unser
point.
Unser figures it out, and then he tells Clay, which he shouldn't have, and then I think he tells somebody else. I can't remember, but I know something to do with the skin under the
Yep, because
Roosevelt's wife nails, and then Unser doing his due diligence.
the answer is on the case. So no job too big, no job too small.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that will wrap up episodes 5 and 6, y'all. Thanks for chilling with us, BB. Kamisha, thanks for coming through as well. Love you. Yeah, I know Kamisha is our mentor. We are part of the Kamisha Reviews crew. If you are thinking about being a commentator and you just don't know where to begin, please get in touch with Kamisha. She will get you all together for a fair price. You get more than you pay for with Kamisha Reviews. Okay? That's the slogan. You get more than what you pay for with Kamisha Reviews. So there we have it. Season episodes 5 and 6. I just love this picture of Chucky. And there we have it, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all come and tune in tomorrow night on Dina's channel, The Receipt Queen. If you are not following, here it is right here. Kamisha put it in the chat. Make sure y'all is following. Y'all is following. Okay. So make sure you push that notification bell so you do not miss it. We will be back tomorrow with Jocelyn's Cabaret New York. And
Baddies East.
Yes. Oh, these bitches.
Lord have mercy.
And let's hope I can keep each show separated because I had a hard time last week.
It's rough out there. I
don't know what my problem was. I never did that before.
It's crazy because I could see how it could happen. I could see because you was like, yeah, and just like I'm like, wrong show. We ain't got there yet.
I'm gonna put a picture of the bitches up for watching the show on my other screen while we talk about it, so I can get my shit together. Because I was like, God damn it! And then I could have swore I was talking about the right show. I made it a point to be like, okay, this is the right show. And such and such, you're like, girl, you get it again. I'm like, shit.
It's gonna be all right.
Oh my God. I need Jesus in the worst way possible. I swear to goodness. Okay, y'all. We gonna let y'all get on out of here because I am ready to wash my ass and watch my other shows. And y'all be back with us tomorrow on Dina's channel, the Receipt Queen. Make sure you follow. Make sure you put on the notification bells, okay? And don't miss it.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them all. You know what I'm saying. We always be chilling, doing our thing.